Prince Harry will not see Dad King Charles during UK visit due to Monarch's full schedule. The Duke of Sussex returned to his home country to celebrate 10 years of the Invictus Games. Prince Harry will not meet with his father King Charles during his trip to the UK, a spokesperson for the Duke of Sussex, 39, says, in response to the many inquiries and continued speculation on whether or not the Duke will meet with his father while in the UK this week, it unfortunately will not be possible due to His Majesty's full programme. The Duke, of course, is understanding of his father's diary of commitments and various other priorities and hopes to see him soon. King Charles, 75, recently resumed public royal duties after working mainly behind the scenes for several months amid his cancer diagnosis and treatment. On May 7, the monarch held an audience at Buckingham Palace, welcoming the Prime Minister of Fiji, Sitiveni Rabuka. Buckingham Palace is also set to host the first garden party of the season on May 8. Although it's unknown which members of the royal family are attending. Prince Harry returned to his home country for celebrations surrounding the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games, which had its inaugural competition for wounded, injured, and sick service personnel and veterans 10 years ago in London. The anniversary is being marked with a panel on Tuesday and a service at St. Paul's Cathedral on Wednesday, where Harry will give a reading and Homeland actor Damian Lewis will recite the Invictus poem. The writer of the poem, William Henley, is commemorated with a memorial bust in the crypt of the cathedral. The Duke of Sussex most recently visited the UK in February following the news of King Charles' cancer diagnosis. Prince Harry flew from California to see his father at Clarence House in London, where they had a brief private meeting. A royal source said there were no plans for brothers Prince Harry and Prince William to get together while the Duke of Sussex was in the UK in February. At the time, Kate Middleton was recuperating from her January abdominal surgery. On March 22, the Princess of Wales revealed that post-operative tests from the procedure found cancer had been present and she had started chemotherapy. Speaking about the reunion with his father on Good Morning America shortly after, Prince Harry was asked how he first learned about the monarch's cancer news. He replied, "I spoke to him. I jumped on a plane and went to go see him as soon as I could. Look, I love my family. The fact that I was able to get on a plane and go and see him and spend any time with him. I'm grateful for that," Harry said in the interview. Regarding his outlook on the King's health, Prince Harry said, "That stays between me and him." As for whether King Charles' diagnosis could have a reunifying effect on the royal family, Harry, who was connecting with Invictus Games competitors and their families in Canada at the winter training camp at the time, said, "Absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure. Throughout all these families, I see it on a day-to-day basis, the strength of the family unit coming together. I have my own family, as we all do," he continued. "My family and my life in California is as it is. I've got other trips planned that would take me through the UK or back to the UK, so I'll stop in and see my family as much as I can." Prince Harry and Meghan Markle moved to her home state of California after they stepped back as working members of the royal family in 2020 and ultimately settled in Montecito. Although Prince Harry has returned to the UK on several occasions, including for charity events and court cases he's pursuing, he rarely reunites with King Charles or other family members. Following his trip to the UK, Prince Harry and Meghan will visit Nigeria. People previously confirmed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have accepted an invitation to visit the African country next month on behalf of its Chief of Defence Staff, the highest-ranking military official.